Thank you for being here. I'm glad to present our project. It's called MentorUp. The team members, it's me, Saul Castillo, and special thanks to Mohamed Mbarek, Liubab Rudin, and Dior Shelton for volunteer on helping us out when we faced some challenges while doing the project. And on the backend team, we have Tamfam, Carlos Paiva, and Alexei Kavisho. So let's start. Our practicum project is called MentorUp, which is basically a mentor session scheduler. So this project is born on the premise that currently Code Dreams relies on spreadsheets to manage mentor sessions. This can have many issues. For example, time consumption, especially when the number of students and mentor grows. So it's time consuming to create more sessions when the team grows, right? Another issues that we might have relying on spreadsheet is the delay on updating the mentor sessions due to busy work environments. And also students and mentors might forget to participate in the sessions without having like automated reminders or notifications, right? And lastly, another issue that relying on spreadsheets might cause is the misinterpretation of time zones. So right now we have to manually convert the time zones to know at which time do we need to participate, right? So MentorUp solves that, proposing a solution where mentors and students can self-manage their session times and admins can easily manage cohorts and students. Features of MentorUp. The first feature is tailored roles. So the application is going to have roles, administrators, mentors, student leaders, and students. Then the next feature is enhanced security, which basically means that we use GWT tokens for added security. And then we have email notifications. This is used for when confirming accounts or sending Google Calendar reminders to a student when the student enrolls in a session. Multiple class and session creation. Mentors can now effortlessly generate multiple sessions instead of creating them one by one manually. Real-time schedule access. This feature consists in having an automated time zone based on the student location. Then the next features would be Google integrations for Google Sign-in and Google Calendar and Slack integration to import Slack servers into the application. So without more, let's demo right now. So first we have, I want to show you the Slack workspace we have created, mocking the current workspace Dream has for students. So we have like many channels that relate to a cohort, for example, pigeon, deer, frog, dove. So I want to show you the deer channel we have right now. It has these students right now. So on the demo, we're going to import them into the application. So let's begin with the, the demo. Right now, it's the homepage, which is basically a login. So I'm gonna log in with my credentials. I'm gonna be an administrator right now. So let's log in. So the first thing we're gonna see as an admin right now, it's a dashboard. Right now, it's a basic dashboard because it's gonna be a future iteration. So right now we only have a basic dashboard to show basic statistics about classes, user stats, and cohorts. So then we have the option to see the cohorts we have right now. Right now, we have 3 existing cohorts. They are shown on a data grid. The first column means where it was created. Was it created on the app with this dialog, or was it created from Slack with this dialog? So that's the meaning of the logo here. So then we have the class column, which is basically a logo, which displays the logo for the class. This logo means for Node Express. The last logo means for React, and we have more logos for Ruby classes and intro to programming classes as well. So now let's see one of the cohorts. Let's see the D cohort. We can see the lessons it has. So when a cohort is created, we automatically create the lessons depending on the class type. Since this is a node class, it's going to create weeks based on the node class, as you can see here. So if there is a moment that we need to create a new week, it's possible, or if we need to edit or delete them, it's possible as well. So let's go back. And we also have the option to see the, the users enrolled in that cohort. As you can see here, we have many users enrolled in the Deer cohort. The same thing, this column means if the user was created using Slack or if it was created using the application itself. Then we have this column here with roles, which basically means if the user is an admin or if it's a mentor or if it's a student. So yeah. Now we're gonna create we're gonna import users from Slack on this cohort called Frog. So I'm gonna click on Frog. I'm gonna add users from Slack. And as you can see here, I have 2 available users from the Slack channel called Frog. The first option here is new users. This basically means that our Slack profiles that don't have any account on our application right now. New to Frog means that our Slack profiles that do have an account on MentorUp. So right now we have just new users. So let's import Emma and Lyubov. We're gonna import them. As you can see, we have a success message and they have been imported. They are here and they are here. The next step would be for them to activate their accounts. So they're gonna receive an email to confirm their accounts and set up a password, but that's gonna be the next step to do. So then we need to go back and then I want to show you how can we import a new server from the Slack workspace. So right now, the only available server we have, it's called Pigeon, as you can see here. It's called Pigeon. The topic is Intro to Programming, and it has a start date. And the members we have right now, it's Alexei, Alexandra, Hossein, Mohamed, and me. So let's import it by clicking here. If we need to edit some details, we can, but right now we're gonna leave it like this. The cohort has been imported right now, so let's check the lessons. And as you can see, the weeks has been created automatically with the lessons related to that class type. Since it's an intro to programming, it's class for intro to programming, right? So let's go back. And then we have the option to import the users now. So we're gonna import them. As you can see, there are no new users because we already imported all the Slack profiles. So they're gonna be on the category of new to Pigeon, new to the cohort. So I'm gonna import everyone here right now. It's gonna be a patch. And there we have, the users have been imported successfully. And last thing I want to show, at least on the admin side, is we have the option to update profiles and update password too. And then we have the option to see the users, all the users the application has here, just as an extra option, right? So I'm gonna sign out and I'm gonna let my other teammates to share the screen too. So thank you very much.
Okay, so let me continue the presentation. My name is Carlos. I'm going to present the mentor views of the app. So I'm going to sign in as a mentor. And if the mentor is enrolled in more than one cohort, then we're going to prompt them to choose one cohort. So we can choose the Deer cohort, for example. This would be the homepage where we can see the selected cohort and the sessions that are available in the current week, right? So this presents the current week to the mentor. We can see the sessions detail, which is going to offer us the option to open a Zoom meeting right here. We can also see the students that confirmed participation into the session. And we also have a discussion panel so that if students want to maybe communicate the topics that they want to discuss ahead of time, they can use this discussion panel to do this. If we go back to the homepage, we are still under the cohort. This information is saved in a context. We can choose different cohorts. This is basically going to reset that context that we have, and we can change between cohorts, right? So now we are on the frog cohort. This is week 1 for this specific cohort, and these are the sessions. The mentor can also go here in the sessions view, where they're going to see their upcoming sessions. So these are the sessions that this mentor is responsible, and these are the sessions regardless of the cohort that we chose. So they can see all of their future sessions. They can also create new sessions. Sessions are going to default in for 1 hour, but we can change this behavior if we want to. And we can also repeat the session in the next weeks. So basically the mentor would log in at week 0. They would choose a weekday and a time and click create, and the sessions would be created until the end of the cohort, basically. So let me just create a session in here. Once I create it, the session was created and the data grid is updated. Likewise, if I want to repeat this for all the sessions, let me just change this and create. This would create all the sessions in the following weeks. This would take a little bit of time because the requests are now cascading. We need one to finish to then go to the other, but this is something that we can refactor in the future. So this was the mentor view. I'm going to sign out and let them continue with the presentation.
Hi everyone, my name is Dom. I'd like to continue on the student view. So you can see like 10 minutes ago, someone has sent me a confirmation, so I can click on here and confirm and reset my password. So I confirm that I'm joining see the MentorUp application. So let me just sign in with Google. Okay, need to give some authorization. Okay, so you can see I'm successfully logged in and I'm enrolled in frog cohort. I would like to show you, so you can see right now in my calendars, there's nothing in here. And the students view would be very similar to mentor views, except this. So if I want to join the sessions, I can click on here to confirm that I'm enrolling the sessions, and then on here on 19, I will see the mentor sessions would be added in my calendar, so I wouldn't need to do anything else. And I can also enroll in multiple sessions, so I can get all of these in my calendars. And if I click into each sessions, I will say I'm enrolled in this one, and all of these discussions would be the same. Let's talk more about hooks, for example, add new comments. So I can see discussions in here. And as a student, I can also write a review for the mentor sessions. All right. So when I submit this review, the mentor who hosts this one, who is Carlos, will be able to see the review, and only him would know who could see the review. And I can also have the access Zoom sessions in here. That's it for my side. And I would pass this to another team member.
Hi everyone. My name is Alexei. So I think this is where we left off in our presentation. So after completing our MVP, we realized the potential of enhancing user experience and interactivity through Slack. So this led us to development of our Slack companion app. Today we want to present you its current implementation. So this is the same workspace you've seen before earlier. So let me navigate directly to the app that is connected to this workspace. So a lot happens behind the scenes to ensure personalized experience for each user. So let me walk you through some core functionalities. So first of all, as soon as homepage opened, app fetches data from Slack API. So this helps us to recognize the user and personalize interface according to the profile, which is the greeting and the time zone that ensures that all the sessions that displayed in a user local time. The app is independent from the workspace and only can get access to the data which is allowed to. So also homepage shows you the overview, which is an overview of your weekly sessions. So it's organized by cohort. So as you can see, this is the admin view, by the way, admin to our application. So you can see current week for each cohort since you're admin, and all upcoming and past session in this organized view. So this application is role-based too. So admin has additional functionality which allow to send a message to each channel that currently shown on this view. So let me go ahead and do it. So, and as you can see, 3 channels receive a message, like a reminder message about upcoming sessions. All the time is listed here and duration in Eastern time. But again, to see your local time, you can navigate to our web version or the Slack version. So also, so the student role has a little bit different view. So let me go ahead and show it to you. And so this is the user, as you can see, and sessions are converted to a specific time, and this user enrolled only in 2 cohorts right now. So this is Dove and Frog, and they have an option to join the video call if they already enrolled in this, or enroll to the session before they see the join video call button. Okay, so let me go back to the presentation and okay. So on this slide, you can see our simplified app roadmap. So we have some like features in mind that we can improve, which can be more informative dashboards with some stats, email notifications, additional roles in our application, like creating reports about student attendance to the sessions, and also expanding Slack and Google API integration. On this slide, you can see the front-end technologies that we use to build our front-end part. Here is the back-end technologies. And in here, here's the, so I can make it. Yeah, so this is the our like architectural overview of how all our parts of our application connected and communicate with each other. So basically, this is MVP, backend, frontend, and MongoDB. We have Google integration, we have Slack integration, we have independent workspace that mimics current Code the Dream workspace, and we have our app companion and services. Different parts of the app uses other parts of the app. Yeah, we appreciate all your time and attention, and now team would love to hear any questions you might have.
Really nice, really nice. Any questions before we move on? Okay, thanks a lot.